Is this happening? Good morning, Wooten. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Alex.
Today is Wednesday, October 31st, 2012, Halloween. And these are your morning announcements brought to you by the SGA and the TV Internship Program. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The SAT word of the day is lily-livered. Do you know what it means? Happy belated birthday to Megan Biles. Attention seniors, your order form for the senior class picture taken out on the field last week is due on Wednesday, October 31st, 2012. This is Halloween, and today. Place your order form in the folder outside of Mrs. Cunningham's office in room 41. If you did not pick up an order form after the breakfast, see Mrs. Cunningham. Prices are $15 for non-laminated and $25 for laminated. Seniors, if you have not had your senior portrait taken and want your picture in the yearbook, please listen carefully. On November 1st, Mrs. Starr, the yearbook teacher, will order all images that have been taken by LifeTouch up until that date. After November 1st, the yearbook staff will still be able to include a student's portrait, but the photo would be at the end of the alphabet, after the Z's. If you are getting your portrait taken between now and October 31st, please tell LifeTouch to email the portrait to Mrs. Starr. If you have any difficulties with LifeTouch, please ask for Mrs. Starr's help. Thank you. And now, video.
Letter C. Cookie starts with C. Let's think of other things that starts with C. Who cares about other things? C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Oh, C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C is for cookie. That's good enough for me. C.
Halloween is a holiday celebrated on the night of October 31st. The word Halloween is shortening of All Hallows Evening and is often referred to for this reason as Hallows Eve. Traditional activities include trick-or-treating, bonfires, costume parties, visiting haunted houses, and carving jack-o'-lanterns. Irish and Scottish immigrants carried versions of the tradition in North America in the 19th century. Halloween has its origins in the Greek Celtic festival known as Samhain. The festival of Samhain is a celebration of the end of harvest season in Gallic culture. Samhain is a time used by the ancient pagans to take stock of supplies and prepare for winter. The ancient Gaels believed that on October 31st, the boundaries between the world of the living and the dead overlapped and the deceased would come back to life and cause havoc such as sickness or damaged crops. The festival would frequently involve bonfires. It is believed that fires attracted insects to the area, which attracted bats to the area. These are additional attributes of the history of Halloween. Masks and costumes are worn in an attempt to mimic the evil spirits or appease them. Part of the history of Halloween is Halloween costumes. The practice of dressing up in costumes and begging door to door for treats on holidays goes back to the Middle Ages. It includes Christmas wassailing, trick-or-treating, resembles the late medieval practice of souling, when poor folk would go door to door on Halloween on November 1st, receiving food in return for prayers for the dead on All Souls' Day on November 2nd. It originated in Ireland and Britain, although similar practices for the souls of the dead were found as far south as Italy. Yet there is no evidence that souling was ever practiced in America, and trick-or-treating may have developed in America independent of any British or Irish antecedent. Trick-or-treating spreading from the western United States eastward, stalled by sugar rationing that began in April 1942 during World War II, and did not end until June 1947. Whether you're trick-or-treating tonight or celebrating the holiday with friends, make sure to be safe and take note of the decorations and traditions you may be accustomed to but weren't aware of their history.
Oh yeah! Let's go! Let's go, Larry! Come on! Get in there! Let's go!
Welcome to BB Nation.
African American Parent Network monthly meetings will begin with a meet and greet planning session on November 13th from 7 to 9 p.m. The remaining meetings will be on December 4th, January 8th, February 5th, March 5th, and April 9th. Please contact Mrs. Sabrina Pitts, parent volunteer, at breezysmiles@hotmail.com for more information. College visits in the Career Center next week are Wednesday, October 31st, Rider University at 8:30 a.m., SUNY Maritime College, 12:45 p.m., Grinnell College, 1:30 p.m. For a full list of all college visits, please go to the Wooten website. Remember, you must sign up in advance on Naviance to attend. Please refer to your student handbook for the procedures on requesting a college visit outside of the school.
Hey students, have you always wanted to see Europe? Remember, this year during spring break is your chance to visit these incredible places. The early enrollment deadline for this exciting trip to Switzerland and Italy is Wednesday, October 31st. Save money and enroll now. Hurry and get their information packet in room 42. Do it today. Attention students, today is All Hallows Eve, aka
Get out of here! It's my turn! It's my turn. You had your 50 minutes of fame. Now I'm mine. Don't turn off the camera. I'm gonna recite the broken clock. The death sentence was stated. My joy was suddenly taken. I wasn't sure I could face it. At any rate, under the power of three, I entered the gate. I cast a spell upon my faith. My eyes were full of despair. This time, it wasn't love, but fear. And it was in the air. Inside the broken clock, trapped between time and time, I lost my feelings and my voice. I became a mime. Then the clock was working again. Its owner wasn't silly. I could never bargain. I could only enjoy the weapon and find pleasure in pain. I would have to face time, even knowing it has no sunshine. There was still that thought inside the broken clock. Between happiness and sadness, there was a bridge that I could never cross. I am Stanek Downs, and I hope that you guys like my poetry. Thank you.
The SAT word of the day is lily liver, which means weak or lacking in courage. These have been your morning announcements brought to you by the SGA and TV internship program. The quote of the day is, if human beings had genuine courage, they'd wear their costumes every day of the year, not just on Halloween. Doug Coupland. Please remember to walk wise and drive wise. Have a great day, Wooten.